All right. Let me make sure this thing is actually working. Um, Again, this is one of those videos, as usual, that's not necessarily going to be the big old hit that's going to get a ton of likes and views or whatever else you want to call it. But it's intended to help you guys learn about things and hopefully provide you a little bit of insight into something that's blowing up right now. That's the goal. And I'm hearing myself. Here we go. It's always tough. I don't know if you guys ever had to deal with this, but when you hear yourself over and over again, it's just the worst because you're like not even finding where it's coming from. I think that's the worst part is not being able to identify where the volume comes through. So, but I think I got a way to fix that. So hopefully this works moving forward. Oh yeah, DPR. I love how we have people still talking about DPR regardless of what the topic is. What's up, Dan? Good seeing you guys here. All right. And let me get this stuff out of the way because we got a ton of stuff that I want to cover. And you guys know I don't dilly dally about stuff. I just want to get right to things that really matter. Just push through, bro. It's so hard to hear yourself and push through. And it was like a playback that was delayed about, I don't know, like at least 15 to 30 seconds. So it wasn't just like I'm hearing an echo, it was just over and over. It's like, whoa, what is going on? But oh, Ken, you got yourself a mini. Nice job. All right, we'll do this. I'm gonna go right to the point of that. 350,000% because people are gonna say that I'm trying to do some clickbait here, and it's not the case at all. Last video I talked about Solana NFTs. I actually covered what those things looked like and what the Solana NFTs were all about. Kind of went into it a little bit, and I talked about the Degenerate Apes. I want to do a little screen share that way you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so these guys right here, they're pretty cool what they're coming up with. And this here specifically is, I'll pull it up a little bit bigger. This is what it sold for. So over $1 million for a single NFT, which originally cost 300. Paul Lee, you got Clubhouse? Yeah, we can definitely get on a Clubhouse. Talking about Clubhouse, this is actually pretty funny you brought that up. I actually go on Clubhouse all the time, but I don't join big rooms. I try to join rooms that have less than 100 people, and I just hang out and try to help people that, are new to the space or trying to do some cool stuff. Um, but that's besides the point. But let's talk about these NFTs. Really, like $1 million for something that costs 300. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty nice payday in my opinion. And I'm gonna mute my sound for everything else because everything is just blowing up. All right, should be a little bit better. Um, this type of thing happens all the time. That's the thing that I want to talk to you guys about. This is a big deal because it's not like a one-time deal. It is all over the place, and it's all a matter of finding NFTs that can actually be super profitable long term. What's up, Vu? Guys, if you guys are watching the stream and you see Vu investing, I'm going to do a shameless plug for him. He's actually a pretty awesome GPU miner, and he's got a channel which deserves way more views and way more subs than he actually has right now. So, good dude right there. Paul, yeah, dude, you were on that helium talk. That's right. Good times, brother. Um, Going back to Degenerate Apes and everything that's going on with Solana and NFTs. Like this is the future. And the reason I say it's the future is because people think that NFTs are just JPEGs. And please understand that there's so much more to it than just JPEGs. People then that are just saying, I created a little nice image and now I'm going to go ahead and make money off it. That is like the very bare minimum. And I want to cover some basic things as far as NFTs and different blockchains because I think people are a little bit confused when it comes to that. Um, Now, let me pull this up because what time is it? All right, it's 1:21. This is gonna be pretty fun. So this is Deeper Connect Mini NFT that I have out for sale. It's right now, I think it's a 360. I'm gonna refresh just to see if something comes up. 357 because of the price of ETH. Anyway, this NFT here, like this is a perfect example. An NFT doesn't have to be just a JPEG. For example, this NFT that I put out, it's actually a video. Not only is it a video, there's a little bit more function to it. Whoever purchases the NFT will get, a Deeper Connect Mini. It's like there's more than just a picture. There's value behind things, right? So the idea is that you can do more than just provide a JPEG and say, "Oh, this is my NFT, go buy it. I think it's worth something." Yeah, there are plenty of projects out there that are like that, but there's a lot more that goes into it. And this is just an easy example of an NFT, which is a video, but that has functionality behind it. Whoever buys the NFT will get a Deeper Connect Mini. And again, we got 7 minutes left on this thing, and the mini is essentially going to sell for less than what you would buy anywhere else. And I know people are like, "You're dumb. Why would you put something out for sale that's going to sell for less um, than what it would originally, sell for? If I put it up on eBay, this thing will go for $1,000, easy." That's not my interest. My interest is to try to help people understand what NFTs are all about, how NFTs work, and that it can go beyond the blockchain. At the end of the day, the important thing to me is to try to grow knowledge, is to grow a community that understands what these things are. Because I don't see a lot of people out there doing things that will be impactful to the new guy, if that makes any sense. Like being a newbie into all of this, I had to figure it out myself. I had to, sort things out on my own. And not gonna lie, it kind of sucked. It's not fun. So if I can do something, sure, I might lose money in the deal because the device is going to sell for less than what I personally paid for it. That's okay. Like I'm 100% okay with that because I know that at the end of the day, I help people learn and grow. That's it, right? So let me go main screen here. Just going to have a little tiny conversation about this. NFTs are not JPEGs. NFTs can be JPEGs. So Dan, informal, yeah, NFTs, JPEGs, good deal, man. It is that, but it's so much more. And I think I've covered this before. That an easy example of an NFT, and I'll do my share screen on this one. Unstoppable domains, like they have domain names that you can get that are like .crypto, all sorts of things that are actually written onto the blockchain. That means that yeah, it's an NFT, but it's more than an NFT. Let me pull this up here. So there we go. Little link for you guys. So this is the Unstoppable Domains link. If you want to buy your name, like let's say you want to go do informalcrypto.wallet, and that's how people are going to send you money. Good deal. Like that's a new thing with Web 3.0. So there's a lot more to NFTs than meets the eye. Transformers. Um, that's the idea. So what function can we find this? Because when it all boils down, NFTs are it's nothing more than data written on to the blockchain. If you really want to break it all down to the very basics, NFTs are just blocks of data inside of inside of the blockchain. That's all it is. So that data might have all sorts of informations. Um, yeah, I can send you the link to my NFT. Let me pull that up. I'll pin this until the auction ends because it's like 5 minutes left. And there you go. And I'll pin the message. Man, everything's running super slow right now. I know why. I forgot to stop mining while I'm streaming. That would probably make a big difference. So, and I'm actually going to do a video about this. If any of you guys are PC gamers and you are not mining with your GPU right now, like as you just browse the web or hang out on your computer, you're essentially losing money. Message pin. Hey, it worked. So the NFT link is right there. Um, but that's what NFTs are. It's nothing more than data written onto the blockchain. That means that, well, that means that at the end of the day, you can write anything on there, right? And it can have function, it might not have function, but at the end of the day, you're the one that decides what that looks like. At the very bare minimum, for your average user, your general user that's trying to create NFTs, yeah, they're creating things that are simpler, and that's what I wanted to do with the NFT for Deeper Network was to provide an example of, hey, I made this, this video, I made this, this thing, and now I'm going to attach a something, right? In this case, it's a physical product that I'm going to be sending out with the NFT itself. I'll see if I will make more of these. If I do, I'm not gonna make more than 5. I will 100% limit this to 5. But there's more function. It's not only a picture. It's not only a video. It's more to it than that. You can have the domain names, like I was saying, the .crypto domain names, .eth, and so much more that kind of goes along with that. And again, I'm actually gonna do this all on the fly because it's usually a fun time when I do that. So let's go to OpenSea, and I'll pull this up. That way, I can give you a little example of what things look like. And I'm just gonna click the Explore button. It won't open. Many of the NFT. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll send you the direct link to Rarible too, because that might make it. Or maybe you guys are crashing the site because it seems like you guys have a way of doing that. Here you go. There's your link. How much time left? 2 minutes. We can look at the end of the auction for 2 minutes. That's fine. See if it goes anywhere. But what I was going to show you as far as let me pull this up. Right screen. Inside of OpenSea, for example, this is like the biggest platform for NFTs. And if you go on the left side, I just clicked Explore. You see this right here? Floodcash.crypto. This is a domain name, but it's being sold as an NFT. On the left side, if you open categories, you actually have different categories. So domain names, virtual worlds, trading cards, utility. I'm curious what's gonna show up at utility. All right, so you got Chicken Derby, for example. It's a verified account, verified collection. Um, so it's more than just a picture. Anything that you're going to see on here is going to have some type of utility. It's going to be more than just a picture, right? You got less than a minute left on that wearable one. Let me refresh this thing, see where we got. Oh snap! It's over 500. 7 minutes. 7 minutes ago. Oh, so if there's a bid, it actually increases the time. I think that's what happened there. Wow. I'm gonna pull this over to the other screen so I can keep it open, and I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll let you guys know if or when it sells, because that would be interesting to kind of add on to the channel, I guess you can say, because that I'm actually super curious now as far as how many people actually want this thing. I wasn't really expecting much or anything out of it, but now that you guys know about it, we'll see where it goes. All right, I do want to show you guys some projects that actually matter to me that I think are going to do well. So, and you guys saw that picture, right? Those eyes. I think that's a big one for me that everybody knows what it is and can understand what it's all about. And I just realized I'm looking at top chat. Let me make sure I do all chat because I'm probably missing a bunch of people's messages. I swear things are running beyond slow for me. Looking at all chat, refresh. Live chat. All right. Is there a certain setting you need to have in your browser? Well, let me talk about that for a second because I did want to cover what happens when it comes to Solana NFTs, right? And we all love our MetaMask wallets. I'm sure you guys have MetaMask or Trust Wallet or something of that sort. And that's important because you kind of need that to transact. Let me see if I can pull it up on the screen here to show you what that is. And yeah, so this is my MetaMask right here. It's just a little browser extension. And I think that most of you guys have used this before or you have it on your phone, some sort of way. When I have this, I'm actually able to log in. For example, in OpenSea, it gives me the ability to log in to my profile, my collections, all the things that I'm doing that are linked to my wallet. But Solana is a different blockchain altogether. So you're essentially writing code in a different blockchain in a different location. Ethereum, ERC20 is different than what you have with Solana. So you're going to need a new wallet. Personally, the wallet that I would recommend you guys to use is Phantom, just because I really love Phantom Wallet. Recently, has been my top go to, and I think it just works well. It's pretty seamless and it's free. And if it's free, I always enjoy that. And it's a hot wallet, right? And that's something I had a question of, about the other day. What's a hot wallet versus an exchange wallet? When you're dealing with NFTs, when you're dealing with things that are supposed to be yours, like yours, 100% yours, please understand that you want it to be a hot wallet, because a hot wallet means that you own it. It's not sitting on anybody else's servers. When you have a wallet that's, oh, it's my, my Coinbase wallet, that means that, okay, you don't really have that. That wallet belongs to somebody else at the end of the day. It's not your data. They can literally lock you out of that, that wallet, because all you do is log in through an account, like a username and login. So a hot wallet goes a long, long way, and people don't always realize that. But hot wallets are the way to go if you want to have control of your data. Which is like, again, let's talk about Robinhood just for one tiny second. If you buy crypto on Robinhood, you're not buying crypto. You're buying the idea of crypto, because you can't transfer it out. You can't put it anywhere. And they can't even guarantee you that there's actually crypto behind that. They're just trading it. You're just trading it based on the price that's out there somewhere. Now, Ken just brought up something about hardware wallet is the most secure. 100%. I think that if you have high value items, a hardware wallet is 1000% the way to go. Like, no question about it. I like hot wallets when it comes to quick transactions and making sure that I'm able to transact in and out. Um, when it comes to especially like a blockchain like Solana, I really like being able to say, "Oh, I found this project and I think it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna go just bid on something or buy something," right? Because that's kind of how it works. And with that being said, let me pull up a project. Here we go. Actually, let me pull up even better. Here, this is solanaart.io. I don't know if you guys have looked into this, but I got a question in one of the comments about it, where Degen Apes are at. So, solanaart.io, again, I didn't get anything out of this. I just want to make sure I'm teaching you guys where I find stuff and where you guys can find things as well. So, solanaart.io. Just put the link on the chat there so you can get to it. You're going to see a bunch of projects here. You're also going to get a little pop up that says, hey, it's in beta, because it's in beta. And yes, there are projects that are pretty big that are going to be featured and things like that right on here, but there's a lot more. If you just literally go on Twitter and look up Solana NFT launch, like, it's super crazy, but it works. You will find things that are pretty cool. I'll give you one. It's not a big project, but it's one that I actually liked personally. I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, they're doing pretty cool. It's not that expensive, so I'm gonna pick it up and actually save the link here. Let me pull this up. Make sure I get this link open. All right, so Degen Lizzie, for example, this is something that's going to be dropping. I think the drop is tomorrow. Um, but I like these guys for a few reasons. First, I thought that their art came out to be pretty cool. So yes, I love JPEGs. Great. Let's go a little bit more into it. They got a storyline to go along with it. And then they have a few more details. Like, I love how they just break stuff down, right? Um, but wait, there's more. Where's the cool part? Like, yeah, they're awesome as far as the art, the things that they're doing, but they're actually donating money to save lizards. Like, that to me, here, charity. Yep, see how my Phantom wallet popped up because it's a Solana project. This is what I was talking about. So using, Phantom um as my wallet works out well when it comes to these things. But 5% mint proceeds, get donated to Bingo's fight against the Chapman Pygmy extinction. Like, that's cool. And 100% of the royalties will be donated to chameleon preservation. Like, at the end of the day, the more people buy it, the more people sell it, it's going to a good cause. Like, I love when projects are set up this way, when people are able to actually give back through something they create. Are these guys going to make money? Heck yeah, they're going to make money. But they're not keeping it all to themselves. And that to me means something. Like, I actually love when projects are like this, when projects are able to kind of do a little bit more than just pump themselves up. So I'll drop the link on the chat for the Degen Lizzie info that I think they're dropping tomorrow, so I'll probably do a little tweet about it. I should probably buy one of these and give it to you guys. Yeah, let's do that. So tomorrow I'll do one of these. Maybe I'll go on the second channel and do like the live drop thing, but and send it to you guys because we all love that giveaway. But going back to Solana art, like I was saying, this is a really easy place for you to find stuff, right? For you to find what's dropping right now as far as Solana goes. It's still in beta. It's not 100% out there yet, but it's a platform for you to be able to find things. Now, when it comes to those big old eyes that you saw on the thumbnail, this is where I want to get to because this is a big project. I'm actually gonna let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna enable my audio. That way, you guys are gonna hear everything that's going on. Nope, I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna mute. Perfect. I think I got everything muted that I need to. So check this out.
Legend has it that somewhere on the other side of space is a diamond the size of a planet. And everyone is out to find it. So I guess it all comes down to one thing. Who'll find it first?
All right, so this is stinking epic. I know. I love what they did with the marketing. I think they're blowing up as much as they should be for this project. Um, and they're really taking things to the next level. And people, you get yourself a ship. I want a ship. I didn't have 30K to drop on a ship yet, though. And let me go over what that actually looks like. Um, and I'm super excited that we're finally getting these types of games inside of the blockchain space. Star Atlas, and I'll just go to their Twitter page right here. Um, they are already at 112,000 followers. This is ginormous. What they're doing is big. And if you look up online, you're going to see a lot of people talking about this, and you see a lot of people not fully supporting it. And some of the things that they say is, I don't know if they can actually pull this off. There's a lot of promises, but are they going to be able to deliver it? Let me just go over a couple of things that are going on inside of the project so that I can actually comment on those things that people are saying. Now, this is their website. Like they are, I don't know how to say this. When it comes to the design, the graphics, they are killing it. Like I have not seen a better designed layout for things when it comes to the NFT world. Just the way they're doing this is gorgeous. Like you saw that little trailer, that teaser, it's beautiful. This is their website. Like as you go through it, all you got to do is scroll. Like just because it's made for if you're on your phone, you can scroll with your finger. On the computer, you just lose a little wheel there. So it's beautiful what they're doing. Like I will 100% probably be playing this because I need to enjoy myself with more than just games. When you add blockchain to it, it just makes it even more fun. So you can buy ships, you can buy tons of stuff. And I'm going to try to scroll through this as fast as possible. They have a marketplace, and I'm going to get to the marketplace in a second. You can upgrade your ship, you can mine, you can do, we got crew quarters. Let's go. Let's keep going. Do whatever you want, player customization, and they're using Unreal Engine, which is super, super good. All right, so we're here. The trailer just shows you the trailer. Showroom. Do I have a showroom? Yeah. So here's a showroom. This is what a showroom is. It doesn't tell you much, but it gives you some big, pretty, images as far as what you can expect from this. Now, it is very easy for somebody to put these things together and not have a game. I know that's the crazy part. You can actually do all these graphics, you can do all of these things and not have a game at all. It's totally doable. And people are doubting that they're going to be able to make something of this because of the team. Because right now, let's say if you click on play now, this is where you land. The game isn't live. You can't yet play the game. What you can do is visit the marketplace and purchase things. You can purchase different ships. You can purchase all kinds of, different types, well, in different places too. So you see FTX official site, and then you have DEX. So you can either, do it on decentralized, or you can go to FTX to do, the purchasing of these ships. It's really awesome. I am really excited to actually get into this game. If any of you guys have played Eve, this is what Eve, I guess was meant to be in the first place, but they didn't have a decentralized platform to do this. Um, what was the name of it? There's another one, Starship Citizen. What's the name of that? Somebody else actually tried to do the same idea, but with a different game, but they didn't have the blockchain piece to be able to make this happen. And now Star Atlas can do this because blockchain's here. Not only that, the blockchain is not only here, Solana is making it a really good platform for people to transact with. I really want to get into this game. I'm not gonna lie. So you got the Pierce X5. Let me see this. What do you got? Let's see how much it's going for. Oh, it's no big deal. It's just $150, and you can pay with USDC. Cool. Again, guys, this is how much it's going for right now. Who knows how much this is going to be going for in a month when the game launches? And that's where NFTs come into play. When it's part of a bigger ecosystem, there is a huge potential. So let's say this game just kicks butt and it's like awesome and everybody wants to get into it. Well, guess what? It's going to be worth a lot more than 150. That's the idea. Whoever comes in early has the ability of reaping the benefits. That's what people kind of forget about sometimes. It's getting in early boils down to opportunity. And that's why I want to make sure, like, I don't think, I guess you can say that Star Atlas still early, but it's already advanced. Like their following is incredible. Let me see if I have the Discord open here. Let me pull up my Discord. Yeah, for this Discord right now. Let me see this. Star Atlas. How many people they have on here? Jeez, I can't even find the number of people. Online, just online, there's over 8,600 people. It is just huge. It's a huge server. They're following on Twitter, like I was showing you guys before. If I go back here, 112,000 people. And you have people like Degenerate Apes following it, Solana NFT Marketplace. I'll click on here. I don't, Solana NFTs from SolanaArt.io. So they're backed by some pretty big names when it comes to this project. So is it gonna, be terrible? I don't think it's gonna be terrible. But here's the issue. There is a team page. If you go to staratlas.com/team, you can actually see the people that are in here doing some of this stuff. And I'll get to their white paper in 1 second, but let me pull up because I know I have it here. Ooh, auction's gonna end in 1 minute. Oh, it went to 573. Let's see how much it sells for. Sorry, I got distracted here. I just want to make sure I don't miss this one. 5 yeah, 567 with 30 seconds to go. This is gonna I'm really curious how much this sells for. Because 567, the cool thing is that I'm actually updating this unit to not be just a standard mini. It's gonna have something cool to go along with it. But nobody knows about that yet. And it ends in 15 seconds. Ooh, and I can't bid on it obviously because it belongs to me. I'm really excited if this NFT is actually worth something in the long haul and y'all sell it for a profit. So it's a win-win all around. It's over. Look at that service fee. Love it. I don't even get the whole thing. It's okay though. Boom. I told you I would sell it for whatever it goes for. Like not even caring about fee. Oh, great. Gotta pay gas on this too. Let me confirm it. Nope. Nope. Chest on not doing 600. This wasn't about the money. This was about the NFT, getting people to actually go in and actually try out purchasing an NFT on their own. Like that was the whole plan with this. It has nothing to do with money. Like I said, if it sold for $60, it would have sold for $60. I'm totally cool with that as well. I love it when I can actually say that it's not about money. It's actually a really really nice feeling because like shipping for that and the stuff I'm doing to it is going to be more than what it sold for. But that's okay. Jason, you know what? I'll probably do one or I'll do a couple more of those, I guess, just to make it to make it so that people can do that. Um, it's still approving. It hasn't approved yet, so I'm just leaving it there. But here's why people are kind of saying that Star Atlas is not going to go anywhere and why it's not necessarily a good project with the people that are here. So Michael Wagner, Danny Floyd, and some of these other guys like Pablo. They're saying they don't have experience when it comes to putting out an A-list game. And I can understand what they're saying. I pulled it up on some of these guys on LinkedIn so just so I could see. So here we go. Let's look at, Pablo, for example. Pablo, if you look at his stuff here on LinkedIn, um, okay, chief revenue officer, has a little bit of experience with a large firm. He was actually into gold and commodities. Then he found something here. Now he's been with Star Atlas for 10 months. That doesn't, scream experience. And you go to people like Daniel Floyd here, multi-chain ventures, cannabis, hemp exchange. All right, so the guy knows how to make money, but is he doing anything about the project? Can he actually pull this off? That's the idea, right? Like you want to have people in your team that can pull things off. Did I get Michael Wagner here? Because I think he was a big name. Oh, this is bad, right? Like Star Atlas people, when your main guy is not, linked to LinkedIn is not working, bad news. Like this looks bad on them. But let me go just a little bit further. And actually, I started looking at some of these guys here, and I wanted to see um, somebody that not ArtStation, because these are artists, and that's what I was saying. Like these guys know how to create art and make it really pretty, and they're doing a great job at it. But I took a look at is this the first one? John. You see, you can pull it up on my other screen. Yeah. So John, for example, here. So this is John. Hi, John. He only has 124 connections. Let me go more. I'm gonna connect with John. Should we do a message? Let's do a little message to John. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. I want to add a message to my connection with him. That's what I'm doing. I don't have LinkedIn Premium, so connect.